Good. Fuck that shit.
You did you show her the logo?
Sister?
No, Miche.
She laughed last time I showed her.
The
It's not your
logo?
logo. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. You're
You
petty.
didn't show me no logo.
You know what he talking about? He said you laughed last time he showed you.
Yeah.
You ain't caught on.
You know I'm a little slow.
You laughed. You laughed last time he showed you.
He ain't showed me the first time.
He knows he's being dramatic per usual.
All right, good people. All right, good people. We back on. We back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've just entered the Mortal Portal with the title Millennials. This is Diverse Universe. We still on. We still rocking out. We still doing our thing. Be Wild in the building. What's going on? What's going on? I appreciate you. We getting the battle loaded up.
Yes,
loaded
sir.
out. You feel what I'm saying? Got that getting going, being bow, being. Like being from Atlanta because you get to say things that doesn't make sense.
Extra words, sounds.
But yes, I'm on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at myself live. That's the best part about using all this. I'm actually watching you tell me right now that we are not live. And then look at that.
Okay. I was just making sure.
That's the best part about
So you over here.
That's the best part. You tell me right now. All right, man. God been great this week.
Yes,
God
he
been
has.
great this week, man. Again, bro, I just
Amen.
want to say, bro, shout out to Flex, bro. I feel like he was super dope to share what you shared today. And I don't think it easy because most people go through am I a failure because things didn't work out the way we planned, because we planned our life out, and you know what I mean, only the creator know at the end how things were supposed to go. So you know, that's all our mistakes are. Yes, they supposed to follow us, because what's a mistake if it doesn't supposed to linger?
Right.
But you know, once we get past it, like, you feel what I'm saying? Once we get past ourselves, the mistakes don't go down as hard anymore. But for the most of us out there, learn from other people's mistakes is something the greatest do. So, you know what I mean? Don't make decisions just because you want to make a decision. But I do love, a couple of weeks ago, you said, I was always a wife. He just asked me. I was like, that was gangster. That was
Period.
fire. That they just like saying, hey man, I was always a superstar. That label just
You know
decided
what I mean?
to,
They signed me.
they decided to bless themselves. You know what I'm saying? They decided to, you know what I mean? So I think that's dope, man. I want to ask AD, man, before we, because I know we got another topic.
One more.
All right, cool. So before we go, I definitely want to ask you, and not going too much into your life, but I want to ask you, hearing what she said, how did that make you feel about going that direction? Because you're at the point, you're engaged.
That is correct.
Congratulations.
And then, you know what I mean? So being at that point is that's scary too. And we don't never talk about that. We don't ever talk about how engaged is another type of scary.
Yes.
Like, it's that roller coaster right before I take off.
It's the pre-scare.
And you're like, I slick can get off,
Right.
but I don't want to.
Right.
And that is a weird thought. So I really want to just explore that if I can.
Sure. So I'll just give a little bit of preface before I go direct into it. So I was similar to you, but a little bit different, because when I was young, I never really fantasized about the wedding day and getting married and Prince Charming and having kids. Like, I didn't think that wasn't really in my plan. I kind of saw myself as like the dope ass auntie that travels the world and gets the best souvenirs for the nieces and nephews, right?
Yes.
So when I met my man, I was living in Chicago. I was in film school, living my best life.
Talk to
Living
him.
my best life. So when I met him, I think instinctively I knew, like, this man is different. And from the time I started dating him, each chapter of my life was noticeably better with him in it. And then it was like being with him was the first time I saw myself as someone's wife. You know, and I think it just took meeting the right man for that wife that was in me
Come
to kind of
on
be
now.
activated. Even though that wasn't something I saw for myself, once I saw the right type of man, then I could envision, oh shit, like I could see myself with this person forever. This really could be the same dick forever.
Okay.
You know, I really could see myself having his children, being pregnant for 40 weeks and pushing a baby out of my vagina for this man.
Right.
I really could see that. You know, but No, but because I don't want
Come on
to
now.
diverge too far. What I would add to that is it took time for me to get there. It wasn't just like, oh, as soon as I met him, I wanted that. I ran from it for a long time because the idea of him forever, it terrified me. Because I knew the potential, but then I also knew the sacrifice of self. And I was so used to being selfish. I'd never been in a committed relationship, so it was all about me already. But when I met him, it was like, oh, I actually do have someone worth sacrificing for and changing my life for. And it was a shock to me as well. And I know Ante always says, I don't listen, but I listen to my man.
Okay.
I do.
You
But
better-
that
'cause
was
you hear
learned as
him.
well. That was learned
Come
as
on
well.
now.
And now that we're engaged, like I said, we've been engaged for 2 years. And I like to specify to people, that's my choice.
Period.
You know, I am not rushing down anybody's aisle. I'm not rushing to the courthouse because I like this chapter of life that we're in. We're still learning each other. And if he's made the commitment to me by asking my parents for my hand in marriage and putting a ring on it, then the next step is on me to plan the wedding. And if I take my time to get there, then that's my prerogative.
Period.
But I know that my black ass not going nowhere.
Okay.
I know his black ass not going nowhere. And I think that it's okay for us to take our time to build our future. Being a wife, it scares the shit out of me. Not gonna lie. Because I have a lot of married people in my circle and I glean on their advice. I don't talk a lot to my single friends because I know there's a different perspective that my married friends can give me. And because I see that as my future, I want to hear what they have to say. And when you start talking to married people, they all say about the same thing. It's not easy, and take your time, because you sure you want this?
Yeah, facts.
Put that
So
work in.
I'm taking my time, although I do know that that's my person, but I don't feel rushed to have to like, and everyone keeps asking, oh, when's the wedding? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Y'all
But
better stop
it's-
playing with AD.
It's in the future.
Y'all
When,
better
when
stop
you
playing
don't
with
rush
AD.
it, man, those be the best because
I'm telling you, take your time.
Yeah,
Who
when
cares?
you
Whose
don't rush
timeline are
it-
you on?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when I like finally proposed, I was like, you know, like I was so cool with it because
That's mine.
yeah, like I was so
mine.
like I had already decided.
Right.
Like you feel what I'm saying? So I was done. Like I was already there. I was already I'm already there. Like I'm already husband. Like I ain't standing when the wedding is. I'm already.
Yeah.
So
Do you think it's a different mental process?
I
Almost
was
like how we
just about
talked
to
about
get-
the babies?
yeah.
Yep.
For you
For
as
a
a man, you seeing Tia as your wife, when did that happen for you?
Right.
Me seeing Tia as one thing I would say about Tia, and this is something I was always attracted to. Tia always had wife qualities,
Period.
Yes.
and this is
I
something
see you,
I
Mrs.
just
Ridgeway.
now.
Where the camera at?
feel me
I
like
see you, boo.
this is one thing that I would say to women. It's okay, and to men too. It's okay to have a past.
Yes.
But if your past is messy, you have to
Be
understand it's messy. You know what I mean?
Be
You
clear.
can't be mad at people for not wanting to choose you to spend the rest of their life with because
You got 7 kids.
you know what I mean? You gotta so when you meet somebody like
And
Tia,
ninth potential.
like you know, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like Tia was already like in situations where it was like it was like she was being groomed for me. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's certain things she was good at that I weren't. And it's certain things that I was awesome at that she was not.
Yeah.
So it was like I was like this was my person now. Me, I was different. You know what I mean? Me following and me listening, I was different. I was able to tell at 22, this is my person. So now I can just take these 3 years
Take it off.
and take, you know what I mean, like these steps. Take it off.
I can't.
Yeah, don't. But but yeah, so you know what I mean, like
Oh,
men, if you know yourself, you're gonna know when someone's your wife. If you don't know yourself, chances are you're not a husband. So how you gonna know what a wife
Every
is?
man's not a husband and every woman's not a wife.
Facts.
Cause we just gonna lean
Facts.
into our next subject,
Lean.
right? Because today, cause today we're gonna lean.
We're gonna talk about it.
You know, we're gonna talk about it. Okay, somebody help me out. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, because I need to talk to my fellas today. Okay, I know y'all don't always want to hear what us women have to say. Okay,
I feel like they never do.
but
I
today,
digress.
okay, October the 31st, right here
2023.
on So Diverse Universe, I'm about to talk to y'all, okay? Because I need y'all to hear me because I love you and I want y'all to know this, okay? I'm looking at y'all because I want y'all to know look at me, bro. Look at me in my eyes, okay? I love y'all.
Okay.
And I want y'all. Come on.
Brother,
Go ahead.
Brother, I need y'all to be great.
Okay.
And so today I'm going to talk to y'all because I need y'all to be great. I
Eyes
need
listening.
y'all to step up for us and
Eyes
for
listening.
me. So today we are going to talk about the difference
Ooh.
between a male
Mm.
and a man.
Mm.
From your perspective, from whoever's perspective. But today on this show, we are going to talk about the difference between a male and a man because there is a difference, right? And I've seen a video recently that has been spiraling on the internet, right, about these two black men sitting down and this man who has money in his pocket that has put in the work to get where he needs to go, bro, much like you, right? And is trying to give advice to an up and coming. And this young man just did not seem like he was in a place to be receptive of the information that was given to him because he was given a blueprint, right? But we're not all in a place to be able to read that blueprint, right? You have to be familiar with blueprints before you can understand them. So today, I'm going to talk to my men. I need you guys to understand that we need you, right? It's no longer an option. We are suffering. It is hard out here. And we need you to step up as men, right? Not as males, but as men. And what that means is sometimes it's okay to be emotional, but you have to be able to communicate that emotion in a way that others can understand who you are, right? All of that anger, all of that aggression towards women, towards yourself, towards your brothers, right? And whatever it is, it has to stop today. Because we are suffering as a community and we have to be able to come together, okay? So we got to talk about one, we already talked about women speaking life into you as a king, but you have to act like one before you can expect her to speak into you as one. So lately, it's been a lot of conversation about 50-50 in a relationship and paying bills 50-50, but it's more serious than that.
Very much.
Right? It's much more in depth, right? If I'm coming home and I'm working from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and I'm coming home and I'm cleaning our home and I'm making you dinner, somebody said something that sounded super familiar and it said that is slavery. Modern day slavery, because there is no give and take. We talked about equally yoked. Equally yoked doesn't necessarily mean you pay 50% of the bills and I pay 50% of the bills. It could be you pay 100% of the bills and I make sure that you come home to a clean home, that you're fed, that you're clothed, that your children are taken care of. But right now, women are really doing a lot and we're tired. And we really need you all to really step up, right? I don't know what happened to working multiple jobs. I don't know what happened to sacrifice. I don't know what happened to compromise, but we really have to get back into those topics and those conversations because nobody wants to do it, right? I think you did a great job, AD, of referencing your mindset before you found the man for you, right? You mentioned that there was a lot of selfishness
For sure.
going on. So
It
I
was
want
all
you to
about
kind of
me.
elaborate on where you think that came from and how you decided or how you determined that it was a moment for you to try to get over it.
Well, the first part is I was never in a committed relationship before I met him. So I never had to commit to anyone. Like I definitely had situationships, but they were designed so I didn't have to give of myself. You know, there was no title attached. There was no meeting my family and I'm introducing you as my man. Like there was none of that, but that was how I wanted it. And I was very intentional in my dating life, but that's because the first man that I really gave myself to fucked my life up terribly. But I'm grateful for that because it showed me that shit can happen. So going forward, it was like I was cold. Like I would have situations, but I wasn't really giving myself to it because I didn't want to and I didn't care to. But then when I got in the relationship, I was deluded enough to feel like, oh, you should be proud that you're with me. Like I'm the prize. But he has a very good ability of just holding up the mirror. And when you are really honest and you face the man in the mirror, you can't help but see the flaws. And seeing someone,
So beautiful.
I think he was really good at kind of seeing where I needed work. And he would just kind of, again, shine the light on that. And that's when you begin to see like, oh shit, maybe I am the problem. Ooh, maybe I wasn't as perfect as I thought I was.
Exactly.
Like for me, he would point out certain behaviors or certain things I would do and certain people I was around. And he would just ask me like, what's the point of that? He's really good at asking, what's the point of that? And then I was like, I can do what I want. But then if you want to be in a healthy, committed relationship, you have to understand compromise and sacrifice. And if you understand and respect the person that you're with, then you should respect his opinion of what you do. And another thing about my man, he's really good at making suggestions for my life that benefit me and not necessarily him. And I had been used to the opposite. People make suggestions because that benefits them and it traps you in their life, but you're not really growing from that. But when I was finally honest enough to really listen and hear what he was saying, I had to get in the habit of saying, you were right. And that's difficult because we have our egos. But I was, it took a lot. We've been together for 9 years. Like, I'm not saying that this was like an overnight, I'm a new improved version. Like, it took a lot of years of kind of like a tug of war between him shaping me into who he could see my potential and then me trying to hold on to my past self. But
Most men,
you have to give it time.
most men, I just want us to pay attention to that.
The words, it's fine.
Yeah, it's most.
Yeah.
Because we tend to generalize things.
Yeah.
Like let's pay attention to this. Women is not the only ones that's working extra hard. We all are working extra hard because we're not united. It's not just women. The only reason why most women feel like they're working extra hard is because the money they save is cut into half. Then the money they use on themselves is not enough because it takes so much to keep themselves up. With us, it just takes a haircut and some shoes. So it feels like you're doing triple the amount of work because you have to just to keep up a day-to-day persona. But we all are struggling. All of us.
And our
Because we're
struggles show
not
up
together.
differently.
Exactly. And they're very difficult. Yes, all that. But back to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Most men understand that a wife is not custom to the man. The man does, as a husband, have to be custom to the wife because some women don't care if her hair done. So you feel what I'm saying? But most men, all of our dots are kind of very in the same places. Like, even if he's a pretty boy or he not, we all kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, a good wife is just a good wife. A good woman is just a good woman. A good man can be a good man over here, but he can be just not so good over here. He can go to work, not talk, but, make sure all the bills are paid. And then this woman over here is like, I can't do it. Like, I don't get no touchy, and I need to be loved on. And then he be sitting there like, but I'm a good man. Like, I bring home the money. I give you the money. I'm there, but I'm boring. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But a man, she can be plain Jane and can be married to Dr. J for 60 years. This is real life. Mm-hmm. This bitch is normal.
Okay.
Like, she's normal as normal could be.
Right.
She's not the most, bro, she's been married to this man forever. They have no kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even make sense. She's just living her life. And she's 10 years younger than him. She's plain Jane. He found how to pay less. That's how she looks. But again, a man could just be with that. So again, a good woman is just a good woman. So sometimes it's easy for us to give a woman advice because you know what to make her a good woman. It's sometimes hard to give a man advice because you can tell a man he need to get out of his mama house, but you don't know this nigga don't know how to pay no bills.
Okay, he don't know how to manage a check.
You like, and he leave his mama the only person that been there for the nigga,
Dang.
and then you wondering why he horrible.
Yep.
You weren't like this at first because I had my mama.
Exactly.
The motherfucker you told me not to talk to no more.
Exactly.
So now you my mama, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like,
Wow.
like the only thing I'm saying is it is very hard to reach men, but because you can give like the perfect advice to this person, but that may not be the advice he needs. You have
Yeah.
to know the man
Yep.
to give advice.
Yep.
You don't have to know the woman to listen to her problems and be like,
Similar.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, maybe you need to just shut up.
Right.
Yeah, like it's
Maybe you
easy.
use your inside voice. I don't know.
You feel what I'm saying? She be like, huh. But a man, you can say some shit like, man, you need to speak up. And then he go home and then hop on beats. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? She was saying maybe you should try to beat her. And
Right.
I don't know. Y'all seen the movie. This so
Which
feel good.
one?
And the new
There's
one
a
coming
few.
out. Okay, y'all go see the new one. Y'all gonna.
I don't want to see the Color Purple.
No.
That movie should not be seen.
Come on.
There's certain movies. Those are one of the movies I should never see.
Hallie's gonna be in it.
No, don't respect it. And I think
Fantasia.
so what I didn't like. Fantasia is Suge.
Yeah, no. Suge is Taraji.
Taraji, okay, don't like that. And Fantasia's who now again? Fantasia somebody.
She's silly.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Why
You
not?
can't convince me Fantasia's
Why?
ugly. I hate that. No, I don't like it.
So Celie is not supposed to be ugly, but
She
remember,
was.
wait, pause. Remember that darker skinned women
How was it written though, based off the book?
back then? Exactly.
It might have been
Fairer
described that
skinned
way.
women were considered to be beautiful
Why
back
we
then.
Yes.
don't leave well enough?
Did we read the books?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, how was she described in the book?
She was the ugly one. They never said Miss Sophia was ugly.
No.
Nobody never said, they just said she was a curvy woman.
Right.
But
They
one
never
thing,
said she was
Celie
beautiful.
was ugly. That's why when he had sex with her, he put his forearm because it was supposed. That's why she was given away.
Yes.
She was the ugly one.
But I'm saying culturally back then.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Facts.
The,
I'm
the
not
ugly one
arguing.
was the darker skinned woman. So Fantasia's
Facts.
not ugly,
But I'm just
but
saying,
she's darker
the Celie
skinned.
character was
Intended to be
ugly.
perceived as ugly. Yes.
No, she was. Did they do anything to make her beautiful in the movie? Like, did they do anything to make us recognize her beauty? Like, Suge wasn't that.
Wait, when Suge put that red lipstick on her.
No, they made us realize that subliminally they were just showing us that
Correct.
they had a lesbian relationship.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
But I'm saying they always highlighted that Celie was the ugly one.
Yes.
It was many dark skinned women. Harpo's first wife was freaking dark skinned. Nobody highlighted that she was so ugly. Like
but she was curvy.
no,
Celie
not
was
so fit.
described-
The first one, the little one.
Oh yeah.
The little Harpo,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the one, the one that got punched out in the damn juke joint. Nobody called her ugly, and she was dark skinned. There was many dark skinned people in this whole movie.
Yeah.
There was African people in this movie.
There are,
she
but
might have
I'm
been written
saying
that
there's
way in the
different
book.
avenues. You act
But
how
she was-
Africans look the same.
Yes, but I'm saying she was highlighted to
Yes.
be dark,
Ugly.
but ugly.
Yeah, she was highlighted to be ugly.
And I feel like you can't do that with Fantasia.
But Fantasia's the one that accepted the role.
I know.
Why?
I know.
Still wins.
I would accept the role too.
Why are we making a sequel? Like some stuff is just like. It's
Like, is it a
not
sequel
big.
or is it a remake?
No, it's a remake.
A sequel. So it's like a why we
a
don't
remake.
leave well enough alone? Like some movies is just like a let it be. Like
Why we don't do no new movies? Why we still doing
Right,
movies
this is
about
what I'm
like
saying.
Martin Luther King behind the march? That's coming out.
Cause
That's
the,
why.
cause the people making the money and paying for it.
Behind the march.
It's
See that
our
shit.
generation is going to see movies that we saw when we were younger.
Y'all start off with
So they're
Jungle Book
marketing
and
us. It's just like the new dog movie.
The movies
That movie
get
is
worse.
not for
And then the
children
Barbie
at
movie.
all.
The
And
movies-
Barbie.
the movies-
Right? I'm thinking
That's
I'm
for
going
the
to take
millennials.
my
You see it?
daughter to go see. I didn't see it.
I still haven't seen it. I heard it's
I
not for
haven't
kids
seen
though.
it. Exactly.
It's
I didn't take my
PG-13
daughter.
though.
I was going to take my daughter.
But
to go
Barbie's
see
wasn't
it.
ever for kids. Like the actual toy
they
wasn't ever for kids.
Right. That's
So,
what I'm
I mean-
saying.
I mean,
So,
they
but it
marketed
was
that
for
way.
our generation. They marketed it for our generation.
Yeah, y'all not
So
kids.
We're not exactly.
I
We're
don't even- I don't
grown,
even
so
put
they're
it like-
transitioning all of the childhood movies. I feel like into like more adult style movies, so we can
No,
go see it.
no, that's what.
Cause we do.
I totally understand. Like, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But I don't get how. Well, hold on. That's not real. I get how you get that.
Yeah.
But I thought we all understand certain things that our generation finds nostalgia and we spend money on.
Yeah.
That was totally promoted just for us. I don't see how we didn't
exactly.
get that.
It was.
Yeah,
We
I don't
didn't
see
catch
like
it.
I was
didn't
looking
know.
at my wife like, why do you think this for a rhythm?
Yeah,
She
I
don't
didn't
know. She don't
know.
care about Barbie.
Right.
Like that's our generation.
Yeah, it's ready
Exactly.
PG-13.
Yeah.
So why we just don't leave well enough
It tells you
alone?
that.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we gotta
Again,
figure it
behind
out.
the march.
Okay.
Remakes.
So they can make their money. It ain't about us. It's so they can.
But they
get their
don't
money.
make their money.
They do.
I mean, these
Yeah, they
remakes
do.
be
They
ass.
do,
don't
because
even
we
be
go.
good.
How Tyler Perry still making movies?
Listen.
How is these people?
Have you seen
That
his
man
show?
got his
Because he
own
found his
network.
audience.
Cause say it again, AD.
He found his audience.
Period.
He did.
And
He
they
know
are
where to get his
loyal.
money from. You hear me?
They
The
are
plays.
loyal.
You know what the trick is though?
The plays.
Boo, not, man.
Hey,
y'all
Tyler
know what the
Perry.
trick is?
What is it?
Hey, y'all know
Put
I'm a
me
Christian.
on.
Put me on.
Put me
Y'all
on.
know I'm a Christian.
Come on, put
Put
me
me
on.
on, Tyler.
But let me tell y'all something right quick.
What's up? What's up?
BET, Tyler Perry, Oprah realized your church people
Come on
that
now.
claim they live in the good life love toxic TV.
Come on
because
now.
they live
They
their
live for the
minds
drama.
through the drama.
Come on now.
So he puts out the most toxic TV
Hell
he can
yeah.
possibly muster. That's why he said he don't need no writers. Can't nobody be more toxic than
Than
one
real
person. You know what I mean?
Thanks.
God knowing Don in the building. Don listening in the building. Don listening in the building. I didn't text him back because I already knew he was coming.
Wow, that's
It's
crazy. 'Cause
done.
he got logo wear.
Big money in the building. How you feeling?
This was mine.
Gang, gang. But yeah, bro.
Okay.
Tyler Perry them
That was
understand.
hers.
Huh?
Okay, that was
She
mine, too.
actually invited me.
Come on now.
Did she?
She
I did.
actually invited me.
I
Gang
did.
signs because I texted him and he texted back some BS.
Flex.
So I didn't text anything else.
Well
Yeah,
done.
thanks, because I didn't know nothing about it. We're not real friends.
He's here,
Oh.
though. That's all that matters.
It's all right.
Oh, I haven't seen you.
Shit ain't
Did you invite Peter Parker too? Parker! 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 Parker!
My hands wet because
What up, bro?
I just watched it.
It's always awkward when you shake somebody's hands and their hands
Parker, let me
wet.
see that sweater you got on, Parker.
Would you invite me to?
Come on.
Because you had came up here, so I thought she was
yeah,
inviting you.
I thought it was me.
I made it myself.
Yes, sir. I like that. Now we're gonna talk about that later.
We're going to talk about it. Whatever. All right, man.
Remember I told you it was a dark screen? Yeah, don't worry about it. It was crap. I never heard nothing like that.
What?
You know we got to give a
I
kid
was
story.
my
Come on,
homegirl
kid.
phone. She had a dark screen of a video. of
We
her,
can't hear you.
And I'm thinking that the girl got gas.
Why you trying to get on a microphone?
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
that's what I'm saying. We can't hear you.
My friend.
My
All
friend.
the drama.
Me say. Doom da dum da dum. Bow,
Is it
bow,
because I'm
bow.
talking?
Ah, yep. Ah.
Hey, that thing thangin' though. What the hell?
That's
That's the most Atlanta sound to make.
I was going through my homegirl
So she
phone,
sounded really Arizona.
and she had a black
Couldn't even do it
screen.
right.
And the screen, I thought she had gas, and it was.
You mean like flatulence, like farting?
I thought
gas?
she was farting. yeah.
Flatulence.
But it was her man.
okay.
I heard
I
her
was
man
thinking
like
weed.
2 seconds later in the video, and I was like, oh,
Big
because it was
gas.
just like,
That's like queefing.
and I was
That's
just
dangerous.
like, God. And then he said, "Shut up, ho."
Oh,
When I heard that, I was like, I missed them days.
wow.
What days?
You stopped watching porn?
Who me? No, when I used to smash women, I used to do the shut up ho too.
Oh,
Shut up, biznitch. Y'all heard
Wow.
Is
that?
that exactly what you said?
No, but we can't curse
You
on
gotta
YouTube
say what
like
you
that.
said.
We can't curse on YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck
we
They
that.
had-
told me
Say what
about
you
it.
said.
Wow.
Oh,
Won't be me this time.
Y'all always get
Peter
tense
Parker,
during these
I
conversations.
apologize.
I don't know what happened.
So,
I'm sorry.
he just makes me so like, I don't know, uncomfortable.
It's a great experience.
Kid makes you uncomfortable.
Yes.
His stories make me uncomfortable.
Really?
I
Very
just feel
uncomfortable.
like there's no way that it's physically possible for him to do the things that he says he does.
What the fuck?
Right?
So the washing machine, you feel like
You
it's
know what I
Are
mean?
you
Like,
serious?
I
Don't you
told
play
y'all.
with me, bro? Oh my gosh, she's such a fucking liar. Then don't lie. Any woman that's never done it is a liar. Every man, except for Lena the Plug, that guy. Now he doesn't have to do it. He
But
does never have to do the washing machine.
But-
he really just needs to lay back.
But
and just enjoy it.
I'm a science major,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so
that wasn't your application when
and
you
I
joined the
love-
show.
and I
That was
love-
not.
and I
Talk
love
to me.
because you see how you're standing on the chair.
Go ahead and talk to me.
So I want you to be honest about how you do it.
Yes.
Okay? Because this is the height of a washer machine.
Yes.
Right? And you're standing on a chair.
Yes.
So there's no way that it's physically possible for you to stand on the ground with your feet and do the washing machine.
Yes. What the fuck? Every man in here has done it, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. See, we got
You're not
to a
tall enough.
we got to a point of watching porn and learning some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Dunn. You know, watching Wesley Pipes. You know what I'm saying? Me, what? I don't know for a fact that he does, but I guarantee he does. All right, back then, got to. He was the man at the time. He was the man at the time. He was the
said got
fucking
to.
man at the time.
Got to.
All right, you got to. So one thing about Wesley Pipes I had learned, bruh, you gotta disrespect these bitches. He had that one girl. He was like, "Yeah, bitch, take that." She said, that's not my name." He said, "Hey man, if y'all don't hurry this bitch, I'm finna send out."
So do you have like a 1-quart washing machine? Like what size will your
So the washing machine,
Because I want to know.
the
right
washing
now.
machine is
I'm
when you
surprised I let that
realize,
slide.
why am I just going in and out like this? I want to try to do here. I want to go here. I want to see what all of these places go.
Right.
So learning my woman at the time, who was my woman,
Uh-huh.
I was really into squirting, so I was really good at making women do it. I learned the position to make them do it. It was fucking perfect. And if you ever want to know, because you probably already know, guys, there's a position, and it's very easy to make them do it. I'm just letting you know. I
Make them do what?
Do what?
Uh,
the washing
squirt.
machine? Oh, squirt.
Yeah, that's where I got the washing machine from, cause making them squirt. It worked.
No, you're not understanding what I'm trying to get to.
Yes, ma'am.
Because in order to do the washing machine,
You said you don't know about it, so how do you know about it?
I didn't say that. I said I
Hold
didn't
on, so you
understand.
do know about the washing machine?
About it.
Hold on.
Yes.
The
As long as you
conversation.
know about it.
It's not getting weird. Hold on, wait. No. Now you on trial. You don't talk yourself in there with him. Are you saying that this is in
She's
fact a
been washing
move
machine.
and that you know about it?
She's been washing machines.
So you know about it?
It is. It is a
No,
It
answer
feels
the
good.
question.
Yes.
Women are good at
Off
this.
of it.
Answer
Don't
the
lie.
question.
Yes.
You know about the move.
I know about the washing machine move,
You know what it is.
but I also know the requirements for the washing machine move.
Hold on, wait,
Just like a roller coaster. Just like a roller coaster.
Stop. We're not getting, no. You're not getting off that easy. How do you know the requirements? Are you saying that you've been put through a washing machine?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Wow.
now you guys are, in the same.
So you know what's
I'm on
crazy
that
with this sneak this real quick? Hold on. Let me show you how easy this sneak this is to
I'm
this
trying to
man.
follow this conversation
I
so
started
bad.
the conversation with the washing machine. They, and you agree with me,
Okay.
said it didn't exist. They made it into a
didn't.
laughing
They
matter.
didn't
No,
say-
they
did.
laughed at me. They laughed at me. Now it's a move.
We
Now it's
said-
a finisher.
We said,
No.
we said it
They
didn't
was
exist.
laughing at me.
We said,
Laughing at me.
we said it didn't exist for you.
Nah, you said hell no.
Who is with
They
you?
said
Hold on,
I
Andy,
told
are
you.
you saying that too? Are you saying that it didn't exist?
She don't
Or it
know.
did?
I didn't
She
say
wasn't-
anything
she wasn't at the time.
because I
There.
wasn't sure. It took me a couple seconds to realize we're not talking about laundry, and now that I know what we're talking about, I didn't know it had a name.
Have you? So you
that.
never heard this
You know
name?
what I'm talking about.
But I know
didn't
what
know
you're
how to
talking
name
about.
Thank you.
This was the
She
whole
knows
conversation.
What we're talking about.
I came in and I said a girl named one of my moves, and I didn't know this shit had a name, just like you just said. She said,
call it the washing
"I
machine."
see you do the washing machine. I like the way that shit felt." And the thing is, I'm like, "What the fuck is the washing machine?" And I'm like, "Oh, the motion is kind of," and I didn't like it. I didn't want to have sex no more after that.
Right.
All right, I want to call my shit.
That's all it takes.
The motherfucking washing machine. I didn't want to have sex no more with her though, for real. But,
Really?
I mean, it just sounded weird to me.
'Cause
It's
you
just
wasn't good at the
because she was
washing
naming, she was naming my. I mean, right?
I guess.
So you didn't like her name or your moves?
I mean, the thing
Fucking
is,
name.
the thing is,
I don't
when you name it the washing machine, it made me feel like you were just talking about me. And I'm thinking you just calling my shit that, and then I look it up, and everybody knows about it. I thought it
Correct.
was something.
So like this is a nationwide move.
Yes, I
It
thought it was
is.
just me. I thought she was chumping me off. Like,
right,
so
So like one of y'all show me this move.
He
don't
did
you
it
say
last
this?
time, but you
He
got
knows the move.
I want to just.
He knows the move, bitch. Listen to him.
I'm trying to
He knows
understand
the
it.
move.
I need another
I'm
visual
trying to get it.
He knows the move.
She need a visual.
I need another visual
It's a good
demonstration.
move.
It's a great move, bro.
I need to see
From
another
the right
visual.
height.
I think AD did
You don't know about the hype, bro.
I
Now
need
she got
another
enough
video.
money.
We have
Come
10
on,
people
y'all.
that claim they experienced this
Just
move.
to make
How the
sure.
fuck
Showed us. Reiterate
I
the
know
washing
what you're
machine. Come
talking
on,
All right,
get
let's
it.
go ahead.
Yeah, show
What
me
you
that.
guys, what you
But
guys
do your
like?
washing machine.
Right.
Not nobody else's.
Yeah, I don't know nobody
That's
else.
other washing machine?
No, she just not. She just amazed
I
at
mean,
who
we
I
have all
am.
types of brands of washing machines. You
She's
know?
just amazed at who I am. Because if this move was so serious, you would have said it then. But you didn't. Because it didn't
ahead.
exist then.
Go ahead,
You
Pastor.
motherfuckers are sick. I told you it existed. You guys, I went home thinking that it exists. I thought that I lied. You guys are awful.
Are we?
But it exists.
Okay, so
Show us.
All right, so.
stop acting like you over here with
Okay.
us. No, you over there with him.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
want to know what the move is.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I learned the move first. 'Kay? I didn't learn through Wesley Pipes. Yes, I am.
Right.
I'm definitely gonna show you.
Lot of talking.
So there was,
ahead of
I'm gonna show you the move before I show you.
If
what
I
I'm
get
saying.
caught, I want Kid to be my co-defendant.
Thank you, sir.
Kid is getting out of this
I'm
question.
telling you.
The
bro.
judge will kick y'all out.
So this is what it is.
Just answer the question.
I'm about to answer the question in just a second. Before I do, I have to give one little origin.
You in contempt. No, go ahead.
So I was really, I had a girl that I used to have
Escort
sex
this
with a
man
lot,
out,
like a
please.
lot, a
Okay.
lot. I mean, a lot.
Yes.
As soon as we
We
get
get
to the
it.
house, we just having sex. So, she know I was big on, women. Everywhere. I had a big situation with that. I just like squirting. I don't know what it's about. I just loved it. I love the science of it. So
little
anyway,
PP
she
on
said
he said, I love the science.
most women, when I do it a certain way, it worked. But for her, she said, I like it this way and in like a clock motion. So I'm like, huh? And she would up and then next thing I know, it's, and I was like, okay, cool. I never knew that when you learn to play the missionary and then here's the move. When you lay the missionary,
Remember, y'all see. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So
when you
wait,
lay
are
the
her
missionary-
legs in front of you,
you gotta remember
behind
the
you?
chair.
She's on the
chair at this
washers,
point
so
at
she's
my-
in
at
front
my
of you.
house is at the bottom of the bed.
Okay, so this is the washing machine here?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
confused.
no, this is the chair first, because I got to use
So
the
where
chair.
are her legs at?
Yeah, you
Her
got a
legs are
stepping
somewhere over
stool,
here,
not a
because I'm
chair.
somewhere
It's
far
called a
down
stepping stool.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So,
So-
her body and vagina.
I'm trying to
is this-
follow. Oh, cause you said her legs is
My
up
bad, my
there.
bad. I was trying to get
Long ass legs. This fucking Lisa Leslie.
Huh?
I was trying to get Flex out of the way.
I'm sorry.
There's no way to make that joke valid if unless I say that part. So her
Okay,
legs
okay.
are over there. I'm all the way down here some kind of way because I'm so
Oh,
short.
because you're short. Oh, got you. So
Okay, so we good. Can we do the move now?
Yeah, yeah.
5 hours later.
Hey,
You feel what I'm saying?
that's how you kill a joke.
You just
Move out
gotta
of the way.
give me what they want, bro.
Go ahead.
Are you sure about that?
Okay.
So, like, anyway, so when you got the legs, and I'm gonna extend
These
it,
are the legs.
I love my legs.
Are
pushed
they
back.
doing this?
They
way?
don't like to do that, but I love my legs extended back. I love that shit. I don't give a fuck about all that
And
noise,
open.
whatever.
Like wings.
So anyway, the reason why I love my legs extended back is
Spread
when I
eagle.
go in there, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you start getting up in that motherfucker. And then, okay, and there's another thing. Now, being on a man, I can feel my dick lifting, right? Like, so it does this lift.
Like
And
a
I know
hook.
If you do like this with a finger,
It's
and
it's
then-
called the
That
Captain
nigga's
Hook.
Stupid.
Yes, sir. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
All these names.
We for sure getting canceled.
Now the only thing is I got fucked up because I started trying
Just
the
this
dryer
one,
after
though.
that.
Just this
When I tried the dryer, that shit was over with. I burned my shit.
There's more
What's
terms.
the dryer?
Just stick with the washing machine, guys.
It's so just do the wash.
Well, you mentioned the dryer.
I'm
so
telling you guys, stick
The
with the washing
dryers
machine.
when you
Fuck
mess
your
up
life
the move.
They so
and
hot.
all of a
Same
sudden,
height. It get hot in there.
all of a sudden things dry up.
So hot.
They're the same height, so it just gets hot.
When you start getting that look like, yeah, maybe it's time for you to go home.
Well, actually, you said it right. I mean, what the dryer.
Katie said that happened.
Start drying out.
You got them start feeling that sweat and you hit her in the
That
face.
happens?
And that's the worst feeling.
I can't.
Because when you hit
relate.
her in the face, she realizes she's having sex.
What?
Well,
Yeah, you know how girls just in a euphoric moment of having sex and it hits her in the face like the sweat, and she's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, the drop from
I'm
sweat
having
to
sex,
sex.
bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? You're sweating on me. And
Yeah, sex is not slow
They don't
motion
like it
like
when
the
you sweat
movies
on
paint it.
I like
slow
the sweat.
motion for me.
I had sex
Slow
with a white
motion
woman for the
me.
first time. That shit was not fun. That was
Sorry
not
to hear
fun.
that.
It just didn't look cooked. I like my bitches black, bro. That shit did not look like.
And that's
sausage.
it.
My
Hey,
said
that's
medium
it.
rare.
Yeah,
I'm
this
done.
shit got
Yeah, that's it. What time is
Jump
it?
on that shit.
Yep, that's it. It's one on
right,
one.
y'all.
All right, guys, it's been a great. Close the show out. I'm done.
All right, y'all. You already know what it is. Tune in next Tuesday, 8 p.m. right here. My Fusion Radio is going down.